Hello and welcome back to the Tao Manifesting Tarot, the audio edition, the edition for people who want to put a little muscle in their imagination, help their manifesting, and for people who are multitaskers. Because on the screen, all you're going to see is what you're seeing right now. Be a static shot, no movement. Done that way intentionally. When you have movement on the screen, otherwise known as video, you kind of let your imagination sublimate. In other words, it gives into the pictures you're seeing on the screen. Your imagination gets a little weaker, and over time, it can almost disappear, frankly. When you have this kind of a situation, a couple of things happen. First of all, you get to focus on the card displays. Secondly, over a period of time, that can put you in kind of an alpha or meditative state. That's great because what that does is open up your subconscious, creates better manifesting, creates better contact with the things that you want to put together. Also, it's great for people who are multitaskers. You can get up anytime that you want, get a cup of coffee, tea, soup, cereal, well, it doesn't make any difference, whatever it is. Take care of some business, still listen, and still benefit from that active imagination exercise. It's up to me to give you a good story, and I will work hard to do that so we can help you to manifest. Touch that part of your subconscious that allows you to make pictures and images, hear things, and get to make a better future for yourself. That's the point. So let's begin. You see we got two rows, bottom row, upper row. Center cards in both rows are critical. Bottom row center card is the Oracle card, Regeneration. You see in the upper right-hand corner, 46, 4 and 6, 10. That equals 1. So it's a beginning. Appropriate. Regeneration. Making something of what appears to be nothing. You take a look at the picture. That's pretty desolate. It's like, well, it used to be a tree, but it's sitting on top of what looks like some sort of volcano or something. That's lava below it. Pretty desolate picture, that's for sure. But out of that, you're going to pull a rabbit out of your hat, or more, let's hope. Alrighty, here we go. Let us begin. Over the past week or so, this card has shown up a couple of times, and it tells me that this is a period of time when your thought process needs changing. One, because the 10 is the end of the process. We start with the ace of, in this case, it would be swords, and you go to the 10 of swords. After that, you have the nobility cards, the page, the knight, the queen, the king, that kind of thing. So the 10 of swords indicates an ending in terms of negative thinking or the thinking that you've had up to this point. You see, you look at the picture, the guy's got 10 swords sticking in his back. He is dead. But look off a little bit into the picture. You see a sunrise. Much better stuff ahead. The negativity can come to an end if you want it to. This guy does. All right? So the 10 of swords says, okay, out of nothing, we're going to regenerate your life, your purpose, your meaning, your contacts with living. But to do that, you have to end the stinking thinking. And it's kind of interesting because it does have sort of an odd effect in the sense that this negative thinking has kind of turned you off of anything. You're just sitting here, as the Four of Cups says, you're reflecting, but you've lost interest. You lack motivation. You're bored. Things that used to be cups, used to make you happy. Not so much. Not so much. They're just things. You've come to that realization because the 10 of swords, stinking thinking, it's over. Because it's numbing me to my life. I got to let go. So now we come up to the Six of Wands. I love the Six of Wands because it's victory. I love the wands, period, just by virtue of the fact that they're optimistic. They plug you into life. But the Six of Wands says you got victory. Success is within reach. Wands, enthusiasm, positivity, excitement, plugged into life again. That's what you want to do because you have this Four of Cups card driven by the Ten of Swords. Your stinking thinking puts you into a place where you were absolutely bored. You were here, but you weren't here. You weren't living your life. We were simply existing, not thriving. So the Six of Wands says, yes, you can have that enthusiasm back. You can be like that USB port on your computer. Plug your cell phone into it and get it charged up again. You can do that with your life. How you do that? Knight of Pentacles says you got to have a good self-worth picture. You have to value yourself. And again, whenever I do that kind of thing, people go, that's narcissism. You're loving yourself. No. Narcissists hate themselves. Although they would never tell you that. That's why they're narcissists. They're trying to make up for something, and they're trying to make you believe. So if you believe, then they see that you believe, then they can believe. But it never works. It never works. So you are trying to restart your life by getting rid of the negative thinking, reconnecting with life. And you do that by realizing you are a worthwhile human being. Just being is worthwhile, and you can build from there, from nothing. You can regenerate your life. So let's go up to the top. Card on the far left, Two of Cups. Two of Cups, always a decision with two. Always a decision. It is a kind of connection, a trust, and attraction. You have a couple of things going on in your life. But you have to make a choice between the two. And very often I say, especially when we're doing the readings that have to do with manifesting, when you come to cups, very often it's the things that we're used to. We confuse that with things that we love. Well, they've always been around. Oh, well, I've always felt like this. Oh, they've always told me this. And you develop a comfortability with that, even though it really doesn't fit. You know that. You can feel that very clearly. But I'm used to it. Better the devil I know than the devil I don't. Well, that's stinking thinking. That's the Ten of Swords. That's what disconnects you from your life, the Four of Cups. That's what keeps you from victory. Because when you feel that way, when you think that way, you don't value yourself. You're not the energy from the Knight of Pentacles. You have to make a choice. Is it real love that serves you, that serves your sense of purpose? Or is it just, I'm used to it. I'm used to it. That's what it is. So we move from there to the King of Wands. King of Wands. Kings always make the pronouncements. It's the queens that carry that stuff out and make it come to life. But the king is a pronouncement. You saying to yourself, yes, I am going to get plugged into my life. Yes, I'm going to make it work for me. Yes, yes, yes. Okay? It's there, but you have to make that declaration. Now, you have all it takes to make that declaration, to make it stick. You got the Sun card. Sun card is the vital energy card. It is probably the best card in the deck, no question about it. I love the Fool. That's my second favorite. But the Sun illuminates. It clarifies. It signals the potential for success. Okay? It allows you, for a moment at least, to focus on the positive. It allows you, in fact, this one Sun card is really the one connected to the regeneration card. Bottom row, middle card. You can, with this Sun energy, build your life from nothing, what appears to be nothing. The Sun gives you that kind of energy and clarity. You really see things for what they are. And that's important because the last card up top is is kind of a reverberation of what we've been talking about. This is the Five of Swords, and Five of Swords shows you sacrificing your personal integrity, sacrificing your power, being confused, getting into verbal battles or mental battles for nothing. Especially in this time, over the last 3 years most especially, a lot of the battling has been ego battling. I'm right. No, I'm right. No, I'm right. No, I'm right. The fact of the matter is, ultimately, it's not a matter of right or wrong. It's what's best for all, starting with you, because if you can see the best for yourself, you can see the best for others. And the science of the time is illuminating what is true and what is not true. You don't have to get into a personal battle. And in fact, it may be that you're battling within yourself, that you're having this conflict within yourself. Geez, I should think this way, I should feel this way, I should be. You're listening to other people outside of you, not listening to yourself. If you're going to make something from nothing, you have to begin with you. And the real bow on the present here is the Seven of Swords. That's the vice versa card up top in the middle. Seven of Swords, when you're doing regular readings, often means stealth, stealing. Somebody taking something away. Sneaking away. But the fact of the matter is that when you're talking manifesting, and you take a look at the card, he's done with the fighting, the arguing, the bickering. Swords are thoughts, ideas. He's taking 5 swords with him. These are what he thinks, what he's learned. And he's just walking away from the game. He says, I'm not going to do this anymore. Not going to do this anymore. This is not worth my time, not worth my effort, not worth my energy. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm done with the stinking thinking. I'm done with being numb because my thoughts are all negative and just confusing. I want victory. I want that passion, that joy, that enthusiasm in my life. But to do it, I got to start with me. I got to build something from nothing. I have to regenerate my life. Well, you can do that. And I am thinking, especially over this year, that you're going to have a chance to reorganize your thoughts in ways that serve you. And that doesn't mean lying to yourself. It means being open to truth, being open to the possibilities. You can definitely do this. And just start working on your self-image, your thinking about yourself, your feeling about yourself. The 10 of Swords, the 4 of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles. Value yourself. You can build, again, something from nothing. So that's the read. Tomorrow, we do our usual Tao trifecta. We take a look at the energies for health, wealth, and happiness for the next week. That'll be coming up tomorrow. So I hope you're there with me. But between now and the next time you and I do have a chance to sit down and do tarot together, to manifest together peace and blessings.